to talk to you because I thought this video was quite important to do actually, because I know many of you are still in the process of moving to Ghana or thinking about moving to Ghana. So I thought it may be helpful to share with you the biggest mistake that I made moving to Ghana. So let's just get straight into the video. So the biggest mistake that I made when we came to Ghana was really underestimating the potential of growth that there was here. Like, I had some type of knowledge of Ghana, having come here every other year when I was younger and being here on holiday a couple of times after that. But I really didn't understand how quickly Ghana could develop. And I think that was a major curveball for me. I mean, when we came to Ghana, it really wasn't trendy. There was no such thing as year of return or anything like that. We just came here, we just decided to come here because we wanted the sun, we wanted a better life, we wanted to slow down a bit. And that was our main motivation. And outside of that, that was pretty much it. And we wanted to be able to obviously have a way to financially sustain ourselves. And so we thought we'd kind of put all of that into place. You know, so we just thought, okay, we're going to get up and we're going to move to Ghana and that will be the end of it. Problem solved, everything's great. But really, we were not prepared for what was about to happen. I mean, we have seen so many changes happen here within such a short period of time. I mean, businesses have developed. I mean, people are making money here. People have coming here just opens up your mind to endless possibilities that you probably wouldn't have even thought about if you had remained in the West. Like, I don't know, there's something about coming to Ghana that just makes you want to do better and just be better with it in yourself. So, you know, one thing I've realized is that there is a stark difference, a stark difference between those of us that are from the UK and those that are from America, Canada, that side, okay? And I'd really never thought of it before, but the longer that I've been here, the more that I see the difference quite a lot. I know some of you are going to be like, oh no, don't say that, but I'm going to say what I've got to say because I've been here a long time and I think that kind of makes me qualified to be able to say something on this subject, okay? So please don't shout me down, okay? I'm just speaking it as I see it, okay? Right, so what I have noticed is that those of us from the UK, we are pretty much reserved. We're not as much of a risk taker as those from America. Okay, from what I have seen, what I've personally experienced is that those from America are a bit more willing to take risks when it comes to certain things, and those of us from the UK are a bit more, I need to check this out a bit more first, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that one is better than the other, but I think it would be nice to have a balance, like a better balance between the two things. So sometimes what happens is that when we've come from the UK, we have been trained in a certain way through the school system, the whole educational system. We've been trained a certain way, whether we like it or we're trained a certain way to hold on to what we can physically, tangibly see at that time. So that's why we believe very much in, you know, you go to school, you go to college, you get a job, and, you know, you live your life, you get a mortgage, and then you're happy, you know, when you're 60, hopefully you've paid off your mortgage and then you can start to enjoy life. We very much believe in that lifestyle. So for those of us that are trying to break away from that or want to break away from that, it's definitely not the norm. You're not necessarily going to have a job that you can just say, okay, well, you know, I'm going to have this thing and it's going to provide me with a certain amount of money every month and I'm going to be good. Anything can happen. Even if you set up a business here today and it's going well for 3 months, month 4 could completely put you in the ground. It is completely different level playing field. That's what I'm trying to say. It is completely different. So you need to have that awareness about you. But what I found is that those from America, okay, and I'm going to say it again, this is my experience, tend to be able to take a few more risks. They're a bit more adventurous and think, okay, I'm going to do this. If it's going to pay off or it's not going to pay off. And they kind of go for it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, which is why I said it's nice to have a balance between the two things. But if you notice, and my experience has been that there has been a lot more people from America that have come to Ghana rather than the UK. I can even say that in terms of like the friendships that I've made and stuff like that. Even my friends from the UK, a lot of them haven't quite made it here yet. They want to come. They haven't quite made it yet for various reasons. Namely, the first one being obviously having a source of income before they move. Now, I don't want to divert too much from the title of the video, which is, you know, the biggest mistake that I made coming here. So for me, when we moved here, like so many things have changed. I didn't really have the eye to foresee what was going to happen in Ghana. Like when we first came in 2007, there was land still for sale around East Legon that you could get that was probably still within our reach, honestly speaking. We probably still could have bought land within the East Legon and probably some of the other affluent areas, maybe even Adenta, that, you know, like, we probably could have if we had really stretched ourselves and we had really had a solid plan before coming, thinking, look, we're coming to invest because we know that this is going to blow up. I mean, we just didn't see it that way. We were like, you know, we wanted to come and wanted to get into real estate. Yes, that was there. But we really didn't see the potential of how quickly Ghana was going to grow. You know, we're used to things in the UK kind of going, you know, it kind of goes up, you know, at a steady kind of place. But Ghana's going like this. Let's be real. Ghana is going, it's going like at a tremendous speed. I mean, we've only been here for, what, 8 years now. And the change has been phenomenal here. The differences that we see between then and now are just night and day. They really are night and day. And we really did, and for me personally, I'm speaking for myself, not my husband or anyone else, I'm speaking for myself, I really did not expect it to change as much as it did. Like, I wish that there were certain things that I had done more risks that I had taken. I was a bit scared because, you know, being like one of the first people to come from the UK in that sense, there wasn't a lot to feed off from. So, you know, anything that you were going to do, you had like a whole ton of horror stories. You didn't really have a lot of positive stories behind, you know, if you do this, oh yeah, you can do it because so-and-so did it, so-and-so did it. It wasn't like that. The stories that we had were, eesh, if you do that, you could lose your money. I know a lot of people that have lost their money trying to do this. This didn't work, that business doesn't work, this person got ripped off, they started a business and the people were stealing money from behind them and the business failed within a year and all of that. So there were a lot of scary stories out there. Whereas now, I feel like you can balance things a bit more because you can see around you, there are a lot of success stories, you know. Years ago, my husband wanted to come and at the time he wanted to do plasterboard. And people were like, oh, Ghanaians will not buy into the whole idea of plasterboard. You know, you can't do plasterboard in Ghana, it doesn't work. You know, Ghanaians are very traditional. They want to stick to bricks and water and da-da-da-da-da. And so we never pursued it. We never pursued it. But can you imagine if we had come at the right time? And I believe that in 2007, when we came here on holiday, if we had made plans after that, we could have really done something great here. But like I said, I did not see the potential here for those things, and so we missed a great opportunity. But, and in fact, let me take that back. We didn't miss a great opportunity. We have delayed a great opportunity because I would say that there is still a lot of potential here in Ghana. Now, even when it comes to things like buying land and stuff like that, people are like, oh, land now, it's expensive, expensive, expensive. Let me tell you one thing about Ghana, right? Land does not go down. So I guarantee you that piece of land that you've bought today, in 5 years from now, that land will not cost the same amount that you just bought it for. It will cost a whole lot more, okay? So there's nothing like losing money when it comes to land and things like that. And I feel like when we came at the time, I wish that we had purchased more lands because I believe that we could have. But I was scared because I have all these horror stories of people telling me things in my ears, which I now wish that I didn't listen to, because when you look back at these people that have told you these things, a lot of them haven't, you know, finished the sentence for yourself. Well, yeah, so I would say that there is still a lot of potential here in Ghana. You can see it happening all around you. Yes, there's a lot of fun to be had here, but there's also a lot of business opportunities to be had. And the longer you leave it, the more you see that window kind of closing and your potential for earning getting smaller and smaller. You know, for example, setting up a nail salon. You think it'd be a simple thing, you think, oh, there's nail salons here and da-da-da-da-da-da. But you know what? The window for opening that nail salon is becoming smaller and smaller because every day I'm on Instagram, I see another nail salon has opened, another nail salon, another nail salon. And they're becoming more and more creative with the ways, different ways to pull in people. So some are doing just nails, some are doing massages, some are doing eyelashes, some are doing, you know, facials with it. They are thinking of, you're now having to think of more creative ways in order for that business to work. So You know, just opening a nail salon by itself may not bring you in the income that you want. It's good, but it may not bring you in the income you want. You may have to be more creative. Whereas 5 years ago, you didn't need to be as creative. All you needed to do was have really great customer service, give people a good experience when they come, and you could open and you could start and you could be making money. It was like that. But honestly speaking, I really did underestimate what Ghana could do financially for the betterment of life and for all kinds of things. But as I said, it's definitely not too late. If you have that idea, don't wait too long. I would say come and implement it. Take that risk, okay, but know that it is a risk, so always have a backup plan. I'm not saying, oh, don't just come here without a plan, just, you know, do whatever you want to do. I'm not saying that even for a second. I'm not saying that you always must have a plan, but please just don't sit down and think, oh, Ghana's getting expensive and so I can't. Don't make excuses, because you know what, sometimes it's a developing country, so sometimes you are going to be the first person to do that thing. You really could be the first person to do it. I'll give you another example. Look at burger vans, look at food trucks, look at those businesses that get out and move, that can just move location. How long have they been around here in Ghana? Not that many years, you know, and now it's starting to boom. People are now opening up these places, these food truck businesses where they can move location. People are becoming creative, but these are not necessarily even new ideas. These are ideas that people are already doing in the West that you can do here. I mean, there is a ton of things that you can do here, honestly speaking, but the longer you leave it, the harder it's going to be, and the more creative you have to be for those things to be a success. So don't let your fear hold you back from doing something that you want to do, okay? Because now I feel like it's easier to do those things, because now there is a better balance between the success stories and the things that go wrong, okay? You have different things that you can put in place now in order for there to be less chance of your business going bad, okay? There are different things that you can do. So I'd say if you have an idea, don't be afraid to implement it, even if it means that, okay, you know what, I'm going to be going back and forth between 2 places until I know that this thing is fully established and I can go 100% full force. Take the risk, do that thing. Life is too short, man. Do it, give it a risk. If it doesn't work, and so what, who cares? I don't care, that's for sure. But anyway, guys, I don't want to wrap it along too much. I just kind of wanted to let you know that I feel that this was the biggest mistake that we made, underestimating the potential of what can actually happen in Ghana. So guys, if you have a plan, just do it, go for it, do it. If you need to do it with other people, do it with other people. If that mitigates risk for you, do it. But just don't sit on an idea and let someone else come and do it from underneath your feet. That's what I would say. But guys, that's the end of today's video. I think I've spoken a lot. Okay, so take from the video what you will. If you choose to think that, what I think she said is not fair, that's up to you. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking from my own personal experience on what I've seen after having been here for such a long time. So, guys, that's the end of today's video. I really do hope that you have enjoyed it though. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button for me and the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Until next time, I am out and Nuti Fafa.